patriotic pennant banner are some blue bias tape, extra wide double fold. You will need some scissors, or you will need a cutting board. I used a cutting board, it's a lot faster and easier. And then you will need to print out the pennant printable, free printable on the website. And when you cut them out, they will all look like this here. And then this just gives you a demonstration of the bias tape so you can see how it opens up and you can place your pennant inside like this. So basically, we're going to be sewing straight down pretty close to this edge here, so we make sure we get the pennant inside of it. Now, an additional thing you can do if for fun is you can stitch a stitch along the paper here just to give it a little more of that quilted fabricated look. The paper I used is a linen type of paper, so it has like a linen texture on it, and I'm not sure if you can see that in the video. So basically these are the items you will need to begin. Now make sure to cut your bias tape the length of what you are going to be hanging it on. Some people like to put this on their mantle, so you would need to measure the width of the mantle and then add like 12 inches or 10 inches or however much extra so that it drapes on the mantle. The next thing you need to do is lay out your pieces in the pattern you want them to. So I also laid my bias tape all the way out on the floor where I had lots of space, and I placed each piece side by side carefully to make sure I had all of the pennants I needed for the bias tape that I had cut. So now on to sewing it together. Okay, so basically I turned my stack upside down because I wanted to make sure I was working from the left to the right. So I'm gonna pull my first piece, and I'm gonna show you here how you stick it inside of the tape, and make sure you push it all the way to the top. Now I'm gonna leave a little bit extra, probably about an inch on the end, because I'm gonna need to fold that under at some point and sew it down there too. So let's begin. Another thing I did was I raised my stitch up to 5.0 because I just want a nice big old fat stitch in there. So let's begin. Product of the patriotic pennant banner. As you can see, the bias tape is holding in the free printable pennant piece here with the stitching. To show you the back side, it's just white. If you wanted this to show on both sides, I would just print it out twice, stack them back to back, and stitch along this edge. But for in our situation, we're going to be putting it on the wall on our back porch. So thank you for coming to join us here at Life on Summer Hill, and happy decorating.